we've got the Southside Archers coach, your 2-time back-to-back PSM 7-on-7 champs. I mean, at the very least, we talked about it last year, some momentum heading into the season by the success and the buy-in and the way things are going and building the culture leading into a season. And that's big. As a coach, that's huge to have the guys believing in themselves.
Well, and the other thing that I noticed is we had our annual Friday Night Lights meeting a couple weeks ago. I came by Southside High School, and they had a lot of kids out for football this year. And that's the one thing that they needed. They needed numbers because they lacked depth. And that's what always would cost them in all their games is the lack of depth. And they usually just wore down, and that's it, or hung on barely to win a game. And because they've got kids playing both ways and they're playing 100+ snaps a game. So if they've got depth and they can continue to find those kids that provide them the ability to platoon kids more so than playing both ways, they're just going to be that much better. And they're going to be another team that, again, the talent that they'll find and have will cause teams trouble because of matchups and things of that magnitude. But I'm kind of anxious to see what we get from Southside this year, being at year 2 for that whole staff.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's interesting about that team, to me, the quarterback battle going into the offseason, KJ Alexander was pretty much the guy for that team, a young kid. I think he was only a freshman last year, now a sophomore. Robert Murphy III is the other quarterback that they were even sharing time. So I think from a team perspective, having those competitions at different spots too makes everybody better. And the other name to watch, and we've heard his name before, but really now is he is a sophomore too, Javon Irby, the running back. Right. There again, at the PSM 7-on-7, interviewing Coach Andre Goodwill after the game, it was, during the interview, he called Javon over to take part in that interview, put his arm around him and say, this kid is our workhorse. This is this paraphrasing to say kind of the centerpiece of that Southside team. And so a really good kid, a young group again, but when you play freshmen, when they're freshmen and now they're sophomores and some juniors on that team, they've got the experience and it's going to take a while, but also too, like Andre said, I don't have a lot of seniors either. So it's that continuity where we're not turning over, where these guys are 2 or 3 years in now. And it's great to see. So that's a team that, 7-on-7 is a lot different than 11-on-11, but also 2 years with Coach Andre Goodwill is a heck of a lot different than 1 year with this coach or another year for this coach and that uncontinuity. So I'm hoping for good things for them. A great team as far as, who they have leading them and good kids. And it should be fun to watch as they continue to play on.